Hey guys, Tales of Creed here, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Xenogears. Last time we left off, we learned the past of Emeralda, and also we entered the final dungeon of the game and pretty much beat it. This time, we are facing off with Deus. This is the point of no return, and it's time to face off with him. So let's go. This is Deus? What are those four orbs spinning around it? It seems as if the power of those four things is supporting the center. So that means the big thing in the middle is the core of Deus. Probably. Who cares about those orbs? Let's just crush the core. Striking directly at the center rather than using fuel unnecessarily. That is one strategy, but I believe another plan of attack would be to defeat its surroundings first. If we decide to attack the supporting orbs first, then it might be wise to leave the battles up to us. We should be able to do something about them without using up Faye's power. That'll allow him to use the full power of Xenogears to defeat Deus, and yes, of course, to save Ellie. Whether we do a direct strike to the core or take down the supports first, I guess that is best left up to Faye to decide. Thanks everyone. To attack Deus directly, or to take out supports first? I wonder which is best. So we can decide, this is a fucking awesome place by the way. We can decide whether to attack the core or defeat its supporting things around it. Honestly, the best course of action is to defeat the things with the orbs, because the effects they give Deus are actually pretty ridiculous. For this, I'm going to be using Bart. Actually, I want to take some stuff off. I'm going to be using Bart, Billy, and Rico to take out these supports. The supports give Deus more moves. They give him more HP. They give him the ability to take fuel away. They give him so many different things, and it's just way easier to take out the supports. It's way better to do it that way. If you're feeling gutsy and you're overleveled, go for it. Take out the core and earn your prize. But as for me, I'm taking out the cores, or I'm taking out the balls of light. So before we get going, I'm going to be using a different team, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the speed shoes off everyone. Oops. I just feel like it would be better if they had the speed shoes on. And so that'll be just a temporary thing. Also, one more thing. You didn't have to buy 6, you can just take shit off, because you can always go back. So, you didn't have to buy 6 of these, but I did. So, I'm going to go ahead and take one of these off for right now. And we're going to put all that stuff back on once we're done with the cores. Or, the balls. You know what I mean. So, let's bring out Bart, Billy, and Rico. This will be our backup team. I was gonna pick Maria, but, you know, I feel like it's kind of sad that Rico hasn't gotten anything. So I feel like it's better if I go about it this way. So let's go ahead and equip the GNRs to everyone. And we'll have a good thing going. I kind of want a different frame HP thing. Do we have a frame HP 30 if possible? Yes, we do. Let's get rid of this for the GNR. And then for Rico, you have a bunch of crap on, dude. You have way too much crap on. You know what? I'm gonna give you a magnetic coat. just to boost you up a little bit. We could give him Death Baller 1. Is there a thing that... Do I have the item that prevents fuel leakage? I don't think I do. You should... By the way, I totally forgot to do it. But you can buy an item off... I believe Bart's ship to Yggdrasil. Just to get, like, That's not bad. Sure. You can buy a item that stops fuel leakage. I recommend you get that item, actually. Honestly, because... Actually, he doesn't even have a frame HP. I'll give him a 50. One of these guys does really bad fuel leakage every turn. So, that's why I'm not bringing Faye along, by the way. And it just makes it way better if you have the thing that stops fuel leakage. So, I need a thing, a frame HP. Frame HP 10? No. Frame HP 50. Here it is. And that's it. That's what we're doing for this. I don't know which is which, I can't really tell, so we're just gonna go ram right into one of them. Hopefully this will go well. These are actually pretty tough. You cannot heal during any of these. You can't go back from where you came, so you can't just take these out and go back and heal. So you need to take, if you're going to take out all of these guys, you need to take them all out in a row. So that's why it's recommended to have a backup team like this. It's also good to have the GNRs, you know, for obvious reasons, to be ready to beat these guys up. Man, I'm starting off strong. Yeah, that's about it. We just need to take out these guys, and hopefully we can do it with this team, because that's already not looking great. It's been a long time since I've fought this guy, so I'm not 100% sure if I can do it this way. I might have to switch out for my main team halfway through or something, so... Oh, I forgot to put the speed shoes on! Crap. Well, that sucks. I'm not gonna wait for anything special. I'm just gonna go full... I'm gonna fucking beat the fucking shit out of this fucker as fast as I can. I just feel it'd be better that way. Look at Rico doing something. Oh man, he did 5,000 damage. I'm so proud of you, Rico. But yeah, that's pretty much it. These guys, they do some damage. They do some damage. So be careful what you're doing. And yeah, I believe he has around 40,000 HP. So I believe each of them have around 40,000 HP. But it is worth it to actually take out these guys. So I would recommend doing this. The one attack he did to me that attacked all enemies, I believe that is one of Deus's weapons. So if you don't defeat him, he'll have that, and I'm sure it does more damage. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is gonna do some more damage. I need to heal Billy and probably Bart. So I'm already not doing great. But this guy, I believe, is the strongest one of the group. So if we take out this guy, we'll probably be fine. Probably. Okay. Let's just attack. I know it's kind of risky, but let's just do it. Probably should have healed. God damn it. Okay. Oh no, don't kill him! Oh, he's dead. Well, that really sucks. I'm already really in a bind. I'm gonna have to replace him. And right when we beat him, god damn it. That was a dumb move on my part. I should have just healed. God damn it. I mean, it's not a huge loss or anything. These guys only give 1 experience, by the way. It's not a huge loss or anything, but it's a bad mistake. So we got rid of him. No, don't run into me. That sucks. Well, he gets healed. Oh, okay, cool. So he's not dead. Okay. Well, great finale so far. We need to equip the speed shoes on everyone. Yeah, the ether doubler's on him. You know what? Let's get rid of the ether doubler. I don't really need it. Okay. Let's get an Omega Sol for, like, no reason. Okay, let's try the next one with this team. It might be a bad idea, but let's do it. Now, I don't know which is which of these guys, but let's go ahead and heal. Jesse Blast? I didn't even know I had that. Fix frame. God, that looks good. Target and counterattack target. Okay, so we don't want to attack with Bart, so let's just fix his frame. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Let's do it. Oh man, doing some damage. Oh, that's any attack. Okay. Well, that kind of blows. What do I want to do then? He has less defense. Oh, Jesus. Let's try and get up to, God, Rico is sucking hardcore. Healing Restore. Okay, this is the healing one. Yeah, he's gonna keep healing. God damn it. Wow, I don't remember this happening. You know what? Wild Smile. Let's just do that. Seriously? He counters that? Okay, well, we can't do anything now. So, just charge. Oh, wow, this fight actually sucks. Oh, god damn it. Well, I can't say this. Well, I did say this wouldn't be that bad, but these fights aren't super easy. They're not the easiest thing in the world. Let's just do some healing. If I can have this team take out 3 of them, I'll be happy. But this one is proving to be a bit of a problem. Did that just say 3,000 fuel? Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's just hit him. God damn, really? Okay, we need to get everyone to hyper mode fast. So, you know what? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. It's okay. It's okay. It's just a mistake on my part. He's gonna heal that, of course. Because he's a big old dick. That was only 1,000. Okay, you're doing good. Doing good, Bart. Let's go ahead and do this. Of course, it misses, but he's gonna get into hyper mode soon, probably. Man, Bart, you are doing great. Okay, let's go ahead and heal with Bart. I guess the Wild Smile is actually taking effect, which is nice. Now, I'm not doing this in the most efficient way possible, so... yeah. Oh, he can't get his attack level up because I didn't unlock his death blows. I totally forgot about that. I'm such an idiot. Why is he at 0? Oh yeah, because I did the attack. Okay, we're gonna be waiting until Billy's in hyper mode. Kinda sucks, I totally forgot about this, but I didn't go get everyone's death blows, so this was actually my bad. So we're just gonna have him do the attack and he'll do some damage. Oh, well. Sealed Deus is healing. That was way easier than I thought it would be. We're all a little low on fuel though, so Kinda sucks, but it's okay. I feel like we're doing okay. I hate that I should have done the death blows and I didn't. That was my bad. So we'll wait for this guy to come around. The moving around in this area is a little awkward, but eh. Alright, this guy's a little weird. He's on the floor. Oh, it's the fuel drain guy. Okay, this might be bad because we're all pretty low. Oh shit, I didn't think this one through. Oh my god, we need to rush. We need to rush this guy fast. That's really bad. Oh, I don't think you can... I don't think you can do death blows against this guy because he's considered like a smaller enemy. But we're doing max damage with Rico, so who cares? Who cares, man? With speed shoes on, this is a cake. Okay, I'm not worried anymore. Yeah, you can't do death blows against this one, but honestly, I'm doing fucking 9,000 damage with Rico, so who cares? So go ahead and do it. Take it away. I'll handle it. Eat shit. Aw, man. He blocked it. Okay, we can handle this. This is a lot easier than I thought it was. If I can just do some max damage, I'll be okay. But otherwise, he doesn't do a lot of damage. He's a fucking little baby. I wish I was doing some max damage, man. Okay. We're getting a little low on Bart. Might be cutting it close here. Get that damage in. Get that damage in. Okay, that was some good damage right there. He's gotta be almost done because Rico's fucking wrecking him. Man, maybe I've been talking too much shit about Rico. He's actually doing damage. He's actually kicking ass. Okay, Bart might have to be traded in, actually. Or I might just bring in my main party at this point and just fuck him up. There we go, defeated him. So that gets rid of Fuel Drain, which will be amazing for the final boss. Because Fuel Drain sucks. Especially when you have a gear that only has 1,000 fuel. So we got rid of him. Okay. So I need to make a decision whether I want to go in with Faye. I could probably go in with Faye. Because after this is all done and we go fight Deus, Deus is pretty much a joke. So we're pretty much already in the final boss fight right now. So you know what? I think it's time to switch to the main party. So let's get rid of this stuff. Whoops. Okay, and I'm gonna take one of those I'm actually gonna take 2 of those GNRs off, just to be sure I can handle this. So let's take this off, and this off. All right, let's do this with our main party. I'm gonna give the GNR to. I should give it to Saitan, but maybe I'll give it to Emeralda. I'm feeling good. I think this is good. I think we can do it. So speed shoes, speed shoes. Okay, and now gear equipment. We want the GNRs. Yep. Let's give the other one to Little Miss Emeralda. Alright, so I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, this is where the hard shit comes in. Because we need to make sure we can handle this. Hey buddy, come back here, I want to fight you. Let's do it. I don't remember what this last one can do, so this is going to be a little scary. Space-time move at one at a time. Oh, this is the one that does stop and shit, I think. So, that's interesting. You know what, fuck it, who cares? I'm gonna go to hyper mode and kick this thing's ass. Let's just charge. Hyper mode. Kashin. Okay, this is gonna do max damage, I guarantee you. Yeah. Okay, we'll be fine. This is no problem. Unless he fucks me up here, this is no problem. Okay, that was a little fuck up, but it's okay. I can handle it. Just keep doing this, and we'll be fine. I'm having Faye take him on alone. If Faye literally destroys this guy alone, I'm gonna go nuts. Oh no, here comes Emeralda for the final kill, probably. Emeralda steals the kill. Way to go, girl. And that's all of them. Now we can take on Deus. That thing did a little bit of damage to me, but I think we're fine. I think we can take the final boss. That's it, though. That is pretty much the hard part of the final boss. The final boss is pretty weak now without all that stuff. Originally, the final boss has 75,000 HP. But after we take out all those guys, he has 40,000. But this is Deus. Yeah. Final boss music is pretty cool. It's pretty great. The only thing I don't like, and this applies to a lot of our games, it's not just this game. Of course, Deus is a big part of this game and a big part of everything, but it doesn't feel like I have a real connection with the final boss in this game, and I feel this way about a lot of different games. One example that always pops in my head, and I know other people complain about this as well, is Final Fantasy IX's final boss. I always feel like I should have some kind of connection with the final boss. There is a connection here, it's just not like it's not a big connection, you know? So he has these guys, they don't do anything. They're actual trash. I'm just gonna attack, and get everyone up to hyper mode, and then I'm gonna fucking wreck his face. That's how this fight's gonna go. So, honestly, once you destroy the cores around him, you are pretty much done with the fight. Like, this fight is a joke without the cores. Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's a joke without the cores. But bring it on. Lay on your best attack. This might hurt. Oh my god, look how flashy this is. Oh my god, that actually did a little bit of damage. Okay, it's okay. Let's keep going. The only thing is, I don't want Faye to die. But, let's go ahead and heal with Emeralda. This fight is mostly a joke. Without those cores. Can't say it's fully a joke. But if I can get into hyper mode, I will pretty much be ready to fuck this guy up. Okay, let's charge and hopefully get the hyper mode for you guys, hopefully. You know, if not, let's just do a level 3, because I feel like a level 3 should do 12,000 damage. Yeah. And he's done! Yep, that's it. Way to go, Emeralda. What happened? My gear won't budge anymore. The Zohar modifier has ceased functioning. That is probably the reason why our gears cannot move anymore. There is only a slight energy response coming from the core now. What about Ellie? What's happening to her inside of that thing? The Deus system's bind on her should have worn off now. So why aren't we getting any kind of response? You don't think we hurt her in that battle too? Faye, calm down. The sensors are picking up a response from a life form within Deus. It is probably Ellie, so do not worry. I believe she is okay. Ellie! Can you hear me, Ellie? Deus is no longer active. It's all over now. So come out of there. Show me your face! Ellie! Ellie! What the? What's happening? Doc, what's going on? What's wrong? I am now detecting a tremendous amount of energy coming from within Deus. It seems as if something that was sealed up till now has suddenly been freed and is growing enormously. It couldn't be. The wave existence. The wave existence. That's gotta be it. The wave existence was just freed from its cage of fleshly existence in Zohar. It's probably attempting to return to the higher dimension that it originally came from. Which means this is the after effect of the dimensional shift. What do you mean, after effect? It is like a shock wave that is induced by the dimensional displacement. But so much energy. If this much energy is unleashed here now. If so much energy is unleashed, then what will happen, Doc? Tell us! Then this planet will be annihilated. These numbers indicate that it has more than enough energy to take out a whole planet. What you mean? You can't be serious. We all fought so hard, only to see this happen. Isn't there anything we can do? Can't we stop the after effect? Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do. Almost all machinery, including our gears, are out of commission due to Zohar having been shut down. This time, there is nothing we can do. To put it to you straight, this is the end for us. This is freaking stupid! How the hell can it all end like this? What were we all fighting for up till now? Yeah, thanks, Zero. The vibrations are intensifying. Hold on a sec. No, these vibrations are different. It has to be something else causing it. Look! Deus is rising? What is it this time? Deus is releasing its remaining energy and is beginning to accelerate. If it continues to accelerate at this rate, it will soon leave the atmosphere. You don't think... Think what? That's Ellie. Ellie is moving Deus. Are you sure? I'm sure of it. Ellie is trying to save us by moving Deus away from our planet. She's going to sacrifice herself. That can't be. Oh, Ellie. Can we do anything? We can't just sit here and watch this happen, can we? Wait. There's still something I can do. What is it, Faye? My gear still works. Without Zohar, the power source for your gears, the only gear that now remains active is mine. Just like Deus, my gear and I made contact with Zohar. We are the only ones who can move now. I am going to go save Ellie. That is absurd! But he's the main character, so it doesn't matter. Even if you were able to catch up to Deus, you will not have enough energy to make it back. Even so, I still must go. Ellie's taking the whole burden upon herself. If anything happens to her, I want to be there with her. Hey, just wait a minute. You know I'm not going to stand by and let you commit double suicide, if that's what you're planning. Bart. You better come back alive, you hear? Promise me. Promise me that you will come back. Then I'll let you go. Thanks, Bart. I promise. I promise you that I will return with Ellie. You better. Yeah, of course. Alright, then get going. But, no, Saiten, he's going. Let's let him go, Saiten. At this point, Faye's the only one that'll be able to bring Ellie back. There's nothing we can say or do about it. You are right. Keep your promise. No matter what. Faye and Ellie. Both of you. Come back home. We'll be waiting for you, Chew. I appreciate this, Bart, and the rest of you. Well, I better get going now. But don't worry, I will be back soon. I guess this will be the last journey you and I make together. I'm counting on you, partner. That's so radical. I love when people talk to their gears. In like anime and games, it's so cool. It's like you have a best friend right next to you that you didn't even acknowledge until now, or like even notice. You just have it in your heart, and you're just like, let's do it together. Ah, it's so cool. But now, alone, we must go after Ellie and rescue her. Where am I? That's Ellie. This must mean that I'm inside of Deus. Not exactly. Your actual body is but a physical object. It has merely been absorbed into Deus's outer shell. Only your consciousness is here. Of course, the girl you perceive in front of you is also not a true being. Your consciousness is merely creating her image. The wave existence. No, that's not you. Who are you? Can't be. Is that you, Krellian? That's right, isn't it? Krellian! It was you who did this to Ellie. The path of Sephiroth has been connected. No one can stop God from returning to his world now. So what have you come here for, Lakin? I came here to take the person I love back with me. So set Ellie free. The Deus' system has been destroyed. It's all over now. So instead I ask you, what are you hoping to achieve now? The time when all things started. The place where all things were one. I am going to return there. What place? Before the beginning of the universe, in the undulating waves of the higher dimension, all things were one. It was the waves spilling out from there that created this four-dimensional universe of ours. Humankind and the souls of humankind that were born from there are merely leftovers of these spilled waves. So, you're going back there. Is that what you desired? Lakin, why such reluctance to become one with the god? What attachment could you possibly have to this wretched old world? What meaning can be found in living out such a short existence, hurting others, hurting yourself, grinding one another down, only to inevitably die and return to dust? Why, everything we could ever desire is here. No need to be troubled by the need for love, for this place is filled with the love of God. I have not lost hope in humans as much as you have, Krellian. Someday humankind will come to understand one another. I sincerely believe that. How can you be so sure? Humans will never come to understand each other. You said that she is the person you love, but can you say that you even truly understand each other? All humans do is place themselves at a comfortable distance from each other, and call that mutual understanding spiritual unity or true love. But it is all lies. Man cannot associate with others without first deceiving themselves. That is the way that they were created. But one being's ego can't determine everyone's fate. People have the right to choose their own destiny. That is why humans have free will. And what if that will itself was predetermined? What then? Oh, what folly. Humans are just primitive life forms that have no such things as free will. Mankind has merely been allowed to live in an imperfect state, as is, as will be. It is for this very reason, because humans have this wretched will, or whatnot, that humans must experience sadness or loss. For someone to gain someone or something means another must lose it. It is impossible to make humankind share limited things and affections. So I came to the conclusion that everything must be reverted back to where it all began. To go back to when all was one, waves and nothing else. It is not my human's ego. It is the will of the waves, the will of God. Well, that's alright too. We don't have to be perfect. Actually, being imperfect makes mankind live by helping each other. That's what being human is. That's mutual understanding. That's unity and love. I'm glad, no, I'm proud to be human. Ellie placed the future, tomorrow, in our hands, based on our choice. And she's working to keep Deus far from our planet. She is also trying to heal your heart. You, who wants to journey all alone to be with God. Can't you understand Ellie's feelings? Do you have to become one with God before you are able to comprehend all this? I understand. I know her feelings, as if they were my own. Yes, she and I are one. We don't need God's help. Well then, prove it to me. Show me this power of humans. Show me this love that you can make, that you can say can make you independent of God. Man, I almost made it through perfectly. I'm actually really proud that I did that pretty well. The fight is not over yet, my friends. We have one more battle in front of us. And if you look very closely, I'm sure you could recognize who it is. Of course, we don't have to fight naked. We actually get our gear back. But welcome to the final battle of Xenogears. Let's do it. This fight, honestly, by the way, it's called Ouroboros. This fight, honestly, isn't that difficult compared to the last one. So we should be able to take this fairly easily. But obviously, if you look at the boss, and she doesn't do a lot of damage, but you can see that it is Mion, the mother. So it's a very important fight. It's actually a really cool fight. It's not like difficult or anything. I like the design of this boss. Well, the only thing I don't like is the bottom half, but I really like the top half of this boss. I think it's a really good final boss right there. I know I was talking bad about the final boss just 5 minutes ago, but this is the real final boss, and I actually like this final boss. But with just that, we are kind of overpowered, but it's not a hard boss. So we took care of her rather easily. Ellie. Faye. It was Krellian. Krellian released me. Krellian? Yes, I came to understand after becoming one with Krellian. His heart was so full of sadness. That is why he desired for he and I to become one with God. Because that would be the return to the beginning of everything. He told me. You should be with him. That is what he said. You see, he already knew. Yes, he already knew how I felt. How you felt. But there was nothing we or he could do. He had no choice but to go forward, even if it meant he had lost all his feelings, lost everything that was human. For all humankind's sake, there was no going back. Even looking back held too many memories. And he would have just wanted to go back, even though he couldn't. So please forgive him. Krellian loved people more than anyone else. I somehow knew it all along. I just knew he was really that kind of a person. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I was wrong. I thought sacrificing myself in order to save others was the right thing to do. But my actions only brought sadness to all the people who I left behind. And that sadness gave birth to even more sadness. As long as I still live within you, my life is not just mine alone. Ellie, that isn't wrong. To sacrifice yourself for others is a noble thing. Even if it were to benefit yourself, it's no problem. There will always be a person healed, one or the other. Love gains its original shine only when there's an interrelationship between the giver and the receiver. It is incomplete when one or the other is missing. The two are one. It was you, Ellie, who taught me that. I believe that is what it means to be human. I can now understand the true importance of it. I don't know if it's the right answer or not. But we have a lot of time to think about it. What Krellian himself was looking for all along, we will find the answer to it, or to it all, ourselves. Thank you, Faye. Ellie.
Let's return to our planet.
That light. It's the point of contact with our world. But the dimensional shift has already begun. Will we make it in time?
Can you run?
If we're together, I can.
Krellian, you.
There's no time. This place is about to be destroyed. Now there is no more God. This is no longer their planet. This is your home planet that you are now standing on.
Krellian, you aren't going, are you?
No. Since that time, I have stopped being human. I've committed so many sins that any attempt at living like a human is impossible. The only one who could have forgiven me was God.
That's not true. I know they would understand. There's still plenty of time to atone for your sins. You, of all people, could do it.
Always the peacemaker, eh, Lacan? Perhaps that's what it means to be human. But regardless, I cannot go. It's something I've already decided. I go to walk with God, even if there's no place left for me upon my return. I must go now.
Krellian.
Actually, I envy you too.
What happened?
Waves from the explosion disrupted the ionosphere, making it impossible to get a visual. They were probably caught up in the explosion.
That's a lie! He'll come back. He promised us he would. I know it.
Run through the cold of the night as passion burns.
And that, my friends, is Xenogears. That is the whole game. And I actually really like that ending. I think it's a good ending. I think it's a good thing. The only thing I still am not huge on is the whole Krellian thing, because it suddenly became a whole thing about forgiving him and this whole thing. Maybe because I don't exactly remember the whole story about it, so I can't properly give a good opinion on it. So, I mean, the only thing about Krellian is I wish he was given a bit more time to grow as like a person in this game, because I didn't feel a lot for him. He was in this game so little that I didn't feel that much for him, and I wish I could have, honestly. I mean, we got to know about his past back like 500 years ago, and that was like the big thing about him was back then, so we understand his motives and everything, but we didn't really get to see him like during our time that much, so it was kind of sad. As you saw in the ending just now, as I said before, Emeralda has grown up, so that's a thing. So, hope you did that side quest, otherwise it makes no goddamn sense. And, yeah. Otherwise about this game, doing it over, I've realized quite a few things about this game that I didn't realize in my first playthrough, and it was a little weird doing this game. It was a little weird going through this game so fast, because I started realizing some things that I didn't realize the first time. The first time I played through this game, I was just like astounded. I was like, wow, this is some masterpiece. This is like an amazing game. But now that I've had the time to go through again and like scrutinize a little bit, I've realized that there are some pretty big issues in this game. There are some pretty big issues and some really bad pacing problems and just like a lot of weird problems. Does that mean I dislike this game? No, not at all. Not fucking all. Do I still love this game to death? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. This is still one of my favorite games of all time, honestly. Even going through it again and being still slightly confused about what the fuck they're talking about, I'm still like, yes, I love this game. I still love this game, and I still think it's fucking fantastic. This game, the story is good. I mean, you can get the base. You can get pretty much what they're trying to convey to you. I would recommend reading, if you're interested, reading the Perfect Works, because that's where you're going to get some real information that they're not specifically telling you. I haven't actually read it yet, so even I'm missing some proper information. Characters are fine. Some have been neglected. Like, some are very neglected throughout the entire game. Rico, I'm looking at you in that closet. Really sad, honestly. Really sad that these characters are just neglected sometimes. Emeralda doesn't even get anything unless you look for it, which is depressing. I mean, besides all that, I do think the characters do get their own good arcs. I feel like everyone's past is really good, besides, like, Maria. Well, Maria has her father, so I guess it's pretty good. But yeah, I feel like everyone has a pretty good past. I feel like everyone's got their own developments through the story that are good. I just wish that some characters weren't just tossed aside, like Billy or Rico and Maria. Maria, too, is also tossed aside a little bit. The only ones who really stay relevant throughout the entire game are Faye, Bart, Ellie, and Seitan. Those 4 are pretty much the main characters. The others are main characters, but they're just kind of tossed aside a little bit. It's a little depressing. I mean, otherwise, I love these characters. I feel like this is a good cast. I feel like this is a good cast, minus Rico, because Rico doesn't say anything. So, there's a lot of problems, but they did what they could with what they had. Obviously, I'm sure the budget thing didn't help at all. But with the amount they had, and what they did what they could to convey their story in the second disc, and I appreciate that, because that's what I care about. And honestly, a lot of the dungeons in this game are atrocious. Like, they are bad. I'm just gonna straight out say they are bad. So, still, this is one of my favorite games of all time. I love this game. I know I'm only saying bad things, but there are a lot of good things about this game. And do I feel like this was a good Let's Play? Not really. I don't feel like I conveyed this game properly. I feel like this is a game you should experience on your own. I feel like this is a game you should play on your own and feel, and see if you feel the same way I do when it comes to this game. Because this is a game you either love it or you hate it, and I'm very much in the love section. So yeah, that is this game. I'm not very proud of this project, honestly. I feel like I could have done a lot of things better. I feel like if I wasn't reading, it would have been better, but I wanted to be consistent throughout this entire project. I'm honestly proud of myself, though, that I got through it, so I'm like, yeah, I did it. But at the same time, it's not the best, and I flub a lot of lines, and it's not great. So, I do recommend you play the game for yourself, experience the game for yourself, and see if you like it. And that's it, though. As you can see right here, where it says Xenogears Episode 5, the end, I believe there were going to be other stuff. I mean, there's Xenosaga and Xenoblade, but I believe there were going to be more, but it got kind of canned, I guess. I don't remember all the details. I remember reading about it, but I don't remember all the details. But, yeah, that is this game. I hope you enjoyed it, honestly. If any of you stuck around the entire way, thank you so much. Because I'm sure it wasn't the most entertaining project. I'm sure I know some of the sessions were just me reading these really long segments of dialogue, and I'm sure that's not the most amazing commentary, or, like, it's not the greatest thing to watch. So, this game's amazing. I'm not amazing. That's pretty much what I'm saying. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. If you happen to watch all the way through, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me, because I did put a lot of time into this project. This project has been going on for 2 years. So, thank you. As for what's to come, I have learned a lot of things from this project, and I've realized that I'm probably never going to read a game that has no voice acting ever again. That is for sure. I'm probably never going to do that again. So this was kind of a learning experience for me. But I really, even though I say that, I really did enjoy my time doing this game. Getting back into Disc 2, and which is, you know, I prefer Disc 2. Getting back in there and seeing everything again, feeling those impacting feelings, and seeing all these crazy scenes just really got me again, and it was good. So, yeah, that's it. Sorry I'm kind of going on a little ramble fest, but that's all I wanted to say. So, thank you for watching. Next time, well, this project's over, so there is no next time. So I guess just watch out for my next Let's Plays. I don't really know what I'm doing next, really. Actually, I think what I'm going to be doing next is the last story. So that might be next. It might be already going by the time this goes up, so who knows. But that's it. So thank you for watching if you did happen to watch. And I'll see you guys in the next Let's Play.